Greetings. Greetings. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Greetings to all you earthlings out there. Yeah, you already know what design and praises are sending into the Kudus and moving through Trinities to the counterparts and wives of the Trinity One and into the Trinity One, into the Kudus and the Most High God, Rastafari, receive our praises. Let them even move through your holy Kudus and the Most High Jah and Jahes into the highest Jah and highest Jahes of all, man. Let it move into their courts, man. My great grandpa and great grandmama, God and Goddess, man. Receive ionizes, receive them, the only two gods no one has ever seen. My great grandfather and great grandmother God, my grandfather God and grandmother Goddess came down here as Emperor Islas and Empress Amenina as far as yeah, while at the judges. Yeah, man. So could you just imagine? Obviously, great grandpa and grandma are gonna show up soon. This is when you know the judgment and everything set, and you already know the time has come. You know what I mean? No wickedness in the earth. No, make my grandpa and grandma, great grandpa and great grandma see even one blood clot iota, one blood clot measure or 1 pint of wickedness, and everything are done. And this is why we have to clean up everything for them. We are preparing the way for I and great grandfather God and great grandmother God to come and dwell here too. To even come and visit sometimes. Oh, the entire planet must be clean and purged out. Most natural. Judgment, yeah. Anyhow, still Selassie, men, I, Jarrah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a blessed day in the judgment. As you already know, you go up on the holy sacred virtual altar of Melchizedek, the golden altar, the golden virtual pyramid of Giza. You're going to see that for the first time ever, Zun, aka the UFCI, is cranking up while under maintenance. This is a big judgment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All praises be unto the Most High Jah. Eyes to the skies, people. I told you that the sun has a twin. You go on Mr. Airbnb, man. Mr. Boy, you're gonna see, man, the sun twin, you know what I'm saying? Which means people, you know, gear up because, like I told you, zern up, turn up, it a burn up. Yeah, man. Yeah. So how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Alright then, hope y'all blessed and I'll get thanks and praise. I'm just gonna roll up a fat one right here before I step out there and go observe my works. Because they're turn up real loud. I'm gonna post a little clip, make you see how things looking at the earth right now. New channel, compilation, skit, you already know. You already know. Just make sure you turn on the music because the music is very depressing. So, it would be even depressing for I and I judge children who, I them been waiting for this time. So, why would you be depressed about it? You listen to this depressing music these people are playing in their clips, man, and all these idiot vloggers. Everybody's vlogging beer madness, blood clot. Yeah, we need a cartel. Who is it gonna be? Is it Alkaline? Is it Massacre? Is it this? Is it that? Is that? Alkaline, Massacre, War. Yo, Squish and his mother, Pumpkin. Yeah. No. No. I'm going to call you Pimpkin because you are pimping out the youths, them, even your own kin. You are pimping out your own kid. Would give me the impression that you slept with some of your own kids. Any woman who is a cougar and love young boys, can you imagine what you do when you are in the presence of your own boys? When they are in their shorts and their marinas are maybe shirtless, in the house, walking around. Imagine you cannot control yourself. Come, let me massage you, my son. Are you in any pain? Yeah, come, I will massage you. Yeah, yeah. And then you know what comes next. Yeah, man, no sick woman out there. This is iniquity. One of the highest levels of blood clot iniquity. So is bestiality. Why you think just said, thou shalt not sleep with your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law, your niece, your nephew, your sister-in-law, brother-in-law, father-in-law, mother-in-law, stepfather, stepmother, sibling, auntie, uncle, it no matter. You're not blood clot, do that. It's so bad you have enough woman asleep with them on a blood clot son. But you fuck your son friend them. If you're sleeping with your son's friend them, most likely you slept with your son. You can't contain on yourself. You see your son in his blood clot shorts walking around the house. Oh my gosh, yeah man, I'm sick. Bomba blood clot. You think that is a normal thing for a grown woman for love blood clot young boys? You think it's a natural thing for a grown man for love young girls? It's blood clot iniquity. Either way, big man and little girl. No man. No man. All you want to do is just molest them. How the rascal. Yeah, if you take with them innocence, if you turn them in on you. You see me I say? I mean inwardly it feels like as if you're just I just want that. But I mean in the recesses of the consciousness, it's really I wanna go and thank them. When a blood clot sick, Pimkin and Squish and Jashi and him mother Tashi, me I call you Tashi because you are tossed up in a Babylon blood clot salad. Yeah, she there. Jashi, Fashi, Fishy mother. Tashi, your blood clot judgment. Beer madness, Taras, clots. And let me see them up publish. Beer stage show with beer whole artist on it. Yo, listen to me, you're not a whole artist if you're still relevant. You see me I say? Whole heap of whole artists, Mr. Cape Town, Brooklyn, Mr. Cape Town, Guyana. Yeah, Mr. Alkaline, Guyana, Alkaline. Yo, you don't know. Mr. Louis Culture, Love Fest and Roots Fest and all these little shows they're keeping, man. With all these artists, the blood clot. Mr. Elephant Man, where they, with him broke leg, pan stage, a dance up the blood clot. Bag of sitting Bounty Killer. Them don't give Bounty Killer award. None of them attack something else about Bounty Killer, man. Something else he's doing, man. Like as if this man is really some type of highlight, a blood clot. Like me say, how the blood clot at Jawara, how the blood clot when you go give Bounty Killer award after him sing all of them gun songs and all them nasty lyrics and all them foolery there. We're not serious. Come here, go hard Bounty Killer, yeah man, because I want to try to destroy the morality of my blood clot nation. Nothing alright about that. The dog guy there. One more different, man. Boy, I tell you, I heard about Vybz Kartel, he's sick. Yo, them feel let go the youth. Yeah, release Vybz Kartel because he's sick and he's in jail and he's dying. And what, he served his time? I mean, him get a life sentence, right? So, because of Vybz Kartel, no, yo, even if you had proof that he killed the man, most of you would still be saying, them for release the man, give him a blight. Beer madness are going on. Beer madness, and all kind of people are coming up talking about all kind of secrets with the Six Camp and what was going on and whole heap of things, whole heap of things. But you know what I noticed? I'll tell you one thing I noticed. That most of them don't want to admit that Squish and them people are involved in a lot of rascal badness. Even people who are a part of their camp are calling in live, so many different vloggers. You have a guy with name something Mungo, whatever man, or Guru Mungo, whatever man. None of them want to admit that these youths were into some badness, but here you have Squash who just got out of jail in 2018 and then they don't know him and his friends, then whatever, they became big in the music and then guess what, now he's in jail again. And remember, between 2018 and now he was mixed up in things. And so are some of the other fucking youths, them, enough of them get dirt or wipe out. You know what I'm saying? And here the man is in jail right now. Again, they're saying that they have a murder on the man, have video tape with the man, footage of the man with gun after a man get dirt, kind of thing. And we trying to tell me, this guy, oh, you're a good youth, you've never showed you them no badness, and you're all into badness, man. You're all into blood clot badness, except for those who take with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even Chronic Law, like as much as you want to say, yo, the music is just art and everything, my youth, way too much badness, way too dark. You see me, I say? And so darkness gonna reach you. If that's all you want to do, you want to talk about how it's just artwork, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see him just release a song the other day. He have one big, long blood clot glass or cutlass in his hand with blood on it. It's like a flipping, what you call it? It's like a animation, it's like a blood clot, a virtual him, you know what I'm saying? The bumper clot, and you see him with the blade, and his eyes are red, like as if he's a demon, and he has some kind of thing on where you see devil horns coming out of his head. Chronic Law, watch your blood clot self. Watch yourself. You're my friend on Facebook. I talk to you personally, youth. You see all of that dark business there? If you come off of that blood clot, you see me, I say, because you don't need to be doing all that darkness to catch anybody no more. You don't catch them. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, these blood clot youths, man. Mr. TJ, up top boss. Him just send me a friend request. I him, man. I him page, him Facebook page, him send me a little friend request. Me have enough artists as friend, send me friend request. I'm send them friend request, Enough of them. I told you, Kimani, Mali, and Julian were my friends. I locked them off. I exposed them. And I locked the both of them up. I befriend them. Jada Kingdom was my friend. I sent her a friend request, and I see her talk about lesbianism and kind of nastiness. And I want to interview. I'm lock her off. Shenshia used to be my friend. I'm lock her off. You see me, I say? When the blood clot don't know who wouldn't want to be I and I friends still. I mean, like, yo, just in case, right? You see me, I say? And then still blood clot. Look what I'm going. For sure. Spraga Benz, I'm a friend. Me have no friend. Berry Salmon, I'm a blood clot friend. Popcorn, I'm a friend. And so me I say enough artists, and yes, it's really them. Some of them even talk to them. Now I put the blood clot thing, man. The thing, well, blood clot serious. Sanchez, I'm a friend. I have no friend, man. I'll Skilly Bang, I'm a friend. Me tell you, say Skilly Bang send me a friend request. You see me, I say, oh no, I deal with. If you don't think I joke, me I tell you no. Me have enough celebrity blood clot friends. See, me used to have a Twitter account, years ago, Well, if a celebrities as my Bob McClad friend, Janet Jackson and Hulk Hogan and Blood Clot, John Legend and whole heap of them, Method Man and Nas and whole heap of big names, me go friend, Yeah, well, yeah, I did judgment. Anyhow, we're just showing people, we know the blood clot judgment. And beer wickedness are going. Let me tell you something. Saying, all in the book when I read Fingerprint of the Gods, because remember I talk about a civilization before time and before civilization itself, because I say one civilization come and gone, and we don't know who. You see me I say, but what we say is we know the Bible teach about the flood, so we know it is the flood. You see, know I talk about Ice Age and bag of sitting, yeah, but none of you can say Ice Age take the whole earth. The Ice Age did not take the entire planet. They did not consume the entire planet. You understand about certain portions of it. You understand? Yeah, man, Africa never got through no bomber like the Ice Age. You see me I say, most natural, Europe no go through it. Bomber clot, Antarctica, Arctica, you don't know Iceland, bomber blood clot, holy part, bomber clot, European countries get touched. The blood clot judgment and part of Asia, we are talk about Russia, we are go straight through the blood clot plains and bomber clot Russia. Yeah, straight through the plains of Russia, fix the glitch them, don't itch them. You see me I say, straight through the plains of Russia all the way to Serbia and all the way to Alaska and them part there and parts of blood clot Canada and all them place there. Get freeze over. You see me I say, alright. Even though this Bumbo will not talk about it, about the flood and thing, I'm not going to say him now accept the truth, because guess what? If what we are saying now, the flood really did happen, then it could have never happened as long ago as them presume and assume out of them body. You see me I say, if it did happen, because we are saying, you read about the Bible tell you, Noah is a descendant of Bumba blood clot Enoch. Same way, you see me, I say, I'm great grandson that. Same way, trod through earth, alright, cool, with David not too far from Bumba clot Abraham. Who not too far from Noah. Zane, alright, and then Christ, it show me how many generations Christ come down the line from even David himself. A 20th generation. You see me, I say, okay, cool, alright, down to His Imperial Majesty. And enough time that people were talking about a few thousand years. We're talking about like all 5,000-6,000 years because we know for a fact that the earth is going on 8,000 years. You see me, I say, these things are written in history in the beginning of time, and the first civilization recorded these things. So I'm never go nowhere else to know the Bumba blood clot truth. 8,000 years, we are going on 8,000 years just now. Okay, alright, so no can come tell me nothing about 200,000 years and 400,000 years ago civilization trod through earth and back and fuck with some of them and go as far as hundreds of millions of years ago. Some of them will go as far as billions of years ago to ask clot. Yeah, your Bumba blood clot, yo. None of you can prove that no machine can Bumba clot really carbon date nothing and prove it. Uno don't prove that uno carbon dating offset. You see me I say, which means that we never take nothing what uno say into account. Okay. 8,000 years. That means to the flood. Since we know that man live long time, the first man them were different from the man them today because them live longer, which means that them braided bigger and all them bones were stronger. Their anatomy was superior to yours and ours today as natural man. Seen? So these ones live long. Methuselah, Enoch's son, live 969 years. The longest Bumba clot liver. Same. Yeah, and Noah lived 600 years. But Noah was one of the youngest out of all of them. He lived the youngest. I'm saying after all of those who, these men live all 800, 700 years, coming all the way down to Methuselah. Okay then. So Noah was a new kind of man then because him trod 600. Just to show you, say, yeah, man, I trod 600. Okay, cool. Coming down the line. Man start live shorter and shorter. Saying, so that means that Noah was really a new man. And it would make sense. Saying, because look what he ended up doing. He ended up saving himself and the new man, meaning his children. Saying to repopulate the earth with the new man. This will be the latest evolution of man, because guess what now? We don't forget, the fallen angels fell with Lucifer and they intermixed with the daughters of Cain, right? And then the sons of Jack came down the mountain, saying, and then they, same way, they copulated with the daughters of Cain. So now we have two new races in the earth. The giants, who are the descendants of the sons of Jah, and the daughters of Cain, and the blood clot hybrids, all kind of different blood clot humanoids and different oids. You see, dwarf, this, that, all kind of thing. You understand what me I try to show you? Okay, and yeah, them kind of something, them man. Children with defects, man, but they are not children, man. They're like demons and things, man. So we're talking about gargoyles and blood clot, all these type of things, man. Do you understand? Alright, cool. So we have two different races, two different people in the blood clot earth. While you have the natural race from Noah in the blood clot earth, and then you have the fallen way in the earth too, and guess what they do? Them just a kill off mankind, and they try to destroy the seed of Ross clad I, which the Bible called Abel. Well, or Seth, the seed of fucking Seth, right? Because them tell us who Adam, and then Cain and Abel, and Cain killed Abel, and then Abel was resurrected or reincarnated as his brother Seth. You see me I say, right? So the children of Seth now become the children of God. That's what they were called when they were on the mountain before they came down in Jared's day, and Jared told them, do not go down the mountain. Do not go behind the mountain and make no bumbleclad ship to go down the river, because if you go down, you will never find your way back up. Because they wanted to go join what they saw from the heavens. In that mountain, they looked down and they saw the Tower of Babel and what they were doing on the top of that tower. They were partying, saying, "Burn, baby, burn." But Proud Mary, huh? 2020, Proud Mary, huh? Rolling down the river. You're a proud wife. Anyways, man, and that was the judgment. They wanted to come down and join the party. See what I'm saying? And that was how they came down. The papyrus read boats that they made. Okay? Most natural. So you see the ship where them find in Egypt next to the pyramid. That big ship that I showed you the other day. That's one of the biggest. You see me I say? Well, guess what? That could itself be Noah blood clot ship where him build, the ark where him build. Zine is something like that where him build and it's over there. You see what I'm saying? Okay, my point is, people, that Noah being the most recent man, and then look what ended up happening, the flood, and then bam, restore humanity and repopulate the earth with humanoids, meaning people that look just like us. You understand what I'm saying? Most natural. So what I'm saying is that before the Bumbleclad flood, there was a whole heap of different people in the blood clot earth. Do you understand? A whole heap of different beings, a whole heap of iniquity and wickedness taking place in the earth, and that's what caused the Bumbleclad flood. Too much rascal wickedness, and here we are. Today, more wickedness are going in the earth today, and you feel know if there's more wickedness, you feel know so the judgment's going to be greater than a flood. And it wasn't just a flood neither. Okay? The flood was just a result of things going out of whack. It was a geomagnetic storm that took place. It earthquake, flood, tsunami, volcano, bust up, solar rascal, like I said, eruption, and a pole shift, okay? A displacement of the Earth's crust, which is going to cause everything to go out of whack, which means say over there, so down in the blood called northern hemisphere, the sun not going to shine over there, so it go cold, okay? Which means say if over there, so get flood, that flood that go turn in our eyes. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with many other regions, because look, it tells you in the Bible that the waters dissipated in Noah's day, which meaning up there, so in Africa, when Noah did live, bear wickedness did go on. Everywhere else, everywhere in the earth, bear wickedness did go on. Okay, but uno get flood out up there, so and the waters dissipated. Okay, the waters went somewhere. You see what I'm saying? The waters went somewhere. Okay, and it takes some other place where them place they freeze over because the sun stops shine over there. You understand? Most natural. So we're talking about, like I said, Europe, down in Russia, them ends there, Serbia, Alaska, Antarctica, Arctic, Iceland, all them place there. The scene freeze over and everybody dead. No solar storm meaning, geomagnetic storm, meaning that anything that's wicked, and on a low vibrational frequency, you're not going to be able to hold up in that blood clot thing because you're not going to be able to transcend. So it's going to shred you up. It's going to shred you up. And this is what I'm reading in the book, that there have been many discoveries in even Brazil, Serbia, Alaska. They found mammoths, many mammoths, and they've been producing at least 20,000 mammoth bones a year from 1950 when they first discovered it. You understand? And it be a rich blood clot elite people take their mammoth bone and do all kind of things with them. They make furniture and they make them house out of that. Yeah, man, me I talk about all them countertop and all kind of thing, all the walls in them house and all kind of thing, man. Yeah, man. Because they're not like you. They're elite, which means say we have to do things. We can't do nothing that regular people do. We can't buy nothing regular people blood clot buy. So you say Fairbanks. I think it's a hotel and it's also the most expensive blood clot restaurant in the world. In Europe, think Switzerland, round there or somewhere. Yeah, well, round there so them sell mammoth blood clot steak, the most expensive steak you can buy in the world. They're not the only ones that are selling. You see what I'm saying? This is what they do. Saber-tooth meat, all kind of prehistoric animal and a horse, and all kind of different animal where them find freeze, and them thaw them out, They found animals that have different types of rascal have foods in their mouth, foods that don't even exist today, fruits and herbs, and even meats that don't exist today. Why? Because there was a flood and a judgment. It wasn't just a flood. It was a judgment on a catastrophic judgment on a global scale. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so this could even explain for all of the ruins that they found even in is it the Maya Empire down there? I think a Japan man around there. Some of them find a whole heap of things in a mud, like a civilization, standing soldiers and all kind of thing. Yeah, man, because it was a bigger judgment to take this entire world. From even them time there. So the Chinese, them still have proof that the people that lived during those time resemble you. You see me I say, yeah man. In the book I'm reading, man, he just mentioned in one of the chapters I'm reading, he said that over 500 cultures in the entire world talk about a flood. Okay, and humanity being salvaged by a man and a woman, or a man and a woman and their children, yeah, including the three wives of their three sons. 500 different cultures across the world, and they all talk about a catastrophic event that took place. So some of them talk about earthquake, some of them talk about, they all mention the flood, see, but none of them talk about other things where they take them, because it's not in all the countries they mention that, it's not in all the countries that they say that the flood consumed their region and their lands. No, but it says that they talk about the great flood and then the chaos that we can't say followed it. Well, hey man, I guess you can say followed it, because if just said me I go flood up here, so get flood first, boom, and then everything rascal crumble after that. Like I said, man, one function, on the, we can call it the natural scale of life and creation, okay, went out of whack, just one function, which means all of them have to follow suit, it's a domino effect. So that is exactly what took place. You see what I'm saying? At this me I try to tell you now. It was a big bumbuckler judgment scene. So they found many different species of life, mostly animals, shredded to pieces, and even like meat hanging off of your carcass as if something bites you up, but there's no sign of teeth marks or anything like that, like something shredded them up. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, these cultures, 500 of them speak about the flood, and they all talk about different catastrophic events that took place. Some of them, most of them, okay? But some of them just talk about the flood. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. So it was a judgment on a catastrophic scale. This is the first of its kind in our earth. And then another one came in Isaiah's day and talk about these things and tell you about the scourge and all kind of things, and these things took place in his day. Do you understand? You must understand, said we, said that them lie about enough things in the Bible. So when you see it tell you about Baruch and God told him I'm gonna take you, Zine, and judgment's gonna pass over, because you're not gonna face what's coming for this world, Do you understand? Most natural. Well, Isaiah come and fulfill the prophecy and show you, say, there was a bigger judgment that took place in his time. Do you understand? It was like an end of an age in his time. Same way, man get wiped out, and it was a bigger blood clot judgment. The Bible talk about these things, and then they tell you, say, our next wipeout a come. Do you understand? And that wipeout did come in the days of I tried as Christ. In that time, big judgment take the entire earth again. You understand? In the form of flood, judgment, you don't know. solar tsunami, volcano, whole heap of things. This is what we call Pompeii. You see Pompeii over there, so, which is really the Peloponnese down there, so, Patras, Greece, eh? We don't feel like. So, it's just that the judgment didn't take everywhere in the same place, you understand? But it's all leading up to this big judgment, which is the final judgment. So them go all across the world and them find all kind of ruins and all kind of things and them not understand, whoa, they have proof that even in the Sahara, there was life during the Sahara. They don't know what turned the Sahara into dust. Yeah, man, it's called a solar blood clot tsunami, man. You see me, I try to show you. Yeah, there's probably a, what you call it, CME burst, Zane, and turn them all to Rasclap powder. Yeah, a geomagnetic storm that could have all even bust up from another Rasclap planet, like Mars. Zane, because these things do happen. It could have been a lunar magnetic storm, because even the moon sometime hear up and bust up. Anyway, right now, solar storm is coming your way, okay? On that Schumann resonance, the resonance of the Schumann scene, which documents all electromagnetic activity coming from the sun and the heavens. Well, right now, they said that it spiked off the scale. They've never seen it do what it is doing right now. You're going to see what I'm talking about. As to the skies, people, I'm telling you, we're zoning it up and we're under maintenance. You see what I'm saying? Anyhow, like me, I try to show you. Them not gonna tell you all the humans that they found, because they found a whole heap of humans and they're going to Rascal do things with them like Rascal, put them in meat, put them in food, put them in drinks, put them in all kind of Rascal thing, candy, sweets, chocolate bar, all kind of thing. Them put human Rascal flesh and the remains of humans that they blend up in all kind of different things, okay, and mix with all kind of different things, seen, and mankind is consuming man right now to bomb Rascal. You don't know all these restaurants where you go and you buy all these foods where them cook up and thing, and yeah, treat even rascal no enough and human flesh. And this explains why mankind is on such a low vibrational frequency. You're on a lower vibrational frequency than the bumbleclad animals. Animals that eat other animals are not even on such a low vibrational frequency as you. It's because you're eating each other as well. You must know that. You must know that things are very serious right now. This is why Rastaman are telling you to stop name the rascal deaders. And if you're namming deaders, make sure you know what you're eating. If you're going to do that, if I want yam deaders, I don't know where you yam. You see what I'm saying? Beer, blood clot, cow meat and horse meat mixed with human meat, your smoked beef, your canned beef, your mince meat, all kind of meat, taras clot, where you know about blood clot yam. Yeah. Taras clot, your pepperoni, your sausage, your hot dog, your blood clot. All you sitting there, man. All you sitting there with one bomb blood clot, yam. You don't even know. So me I say, well, them a get rid of the bomb clot humans where them find, and them a use them bones and crush up them bones and I use them for all kind of different things. Them all I use them for compost. If you think I joke, watch the news. They just mentioned on the news the other day here in Montreal about how some people and this movement to use human rascal remains as compost, and how it's good for the food and how the food grows better and all kind of thing. If you think I joke, me I tell you, you think I just know them I do that? Them I use human compost, human rascal remains where them dry up and grind up with rascal manure, cow manure and that kind of things for make compost. If you think I joke, me I tell you, all the artificial lands them where them rascal make, cause enough artificial land in the world, enough humans where them use and grind up and blood clot turn in a dirt. Then, cause for them now it even more solid than dirt. If you think a rascal joke. Yeah, man, enough rascal things enough to know about. You don't know, say my Sizzla Kalonji sing in him song. Revenge, revenge. Big up the Ethiopian. Revenge, revenge. Me come from one of the Babylonian. Revenge, revenge. My one of them still a smoky and Rastafari name me a promote and Kalanji bun them out to ashes and because them slave me people in the middle passage and what him say? Black people born build the column down a Vatican. You hear that? Black people born build the columns in the Vatican. Okay then, so this me I try to tell you, so them use all of bones and thing, human bones and thing to make a house and build up them big structure. And if you do enough more rascal things, if you think a joke, me I tell you now, them all feed human to animal and uno animal, we anyam man, we have been dead for thousands of years, hundreds of years. It is not joke team. This is what is going on. They might mash up the place, man. See, so the flood took place, the judgment took place. You already know, and these floods in many different places turned into ice. And so what life was in the ice, they find it, they thaw it out, they use it. They have to recycle it, they have to get rid of it, especially all of the animals and species that they found. They have to get rid of that, and they can't show us. This is why you have people that write these type of books. This guy mentions they found mammoths, remain saber-tooth, all kind of different animals as far as way as Brazil and things like that. You know what I mean? I said, enough different things where them find, the earth. That's what I'm saying. But the human remains, they don't want to tell you because they don't want you to know that the humans that were blood clot wiped out look just like you and were doing what you're doing, and there's more of you today, and you're doing things that they weren't even doing. But the things that they were doing, people, just as many of them, more today, more of them are doing the same evil things that they were doing then. While you have more people today doing things that they didn't even do, more evil rascal things. And things they don't even know about Barras clot. Invent all kind of wicked blood clot things. You see me, I say, because there's no limit to it. You see it? Right. So, them not going to show you, say, man, because they know why you feel no, because then you'll be like, oh my God, they look just like us. Shit, what happened to them? Why did this happen? I mean, you have to ask yourself, if there was an ice age, why? These judgments, why? Okay, well, the Bible is there. Many ancient scrolls and texts teach you about these things, so we know why. Mankind's wickedness and stubbornness and being at odds with the gods. Acting like as if you are the gods. See, this is the blood clot problem. So if you know, say, they will never tell you that. See, because they know me say, my God, if these men look just like us, that means that this ice age was more recent than we blood clot think. As much as them want to talk about 400, 500,000 years ago and Neanderthal and all thing, yeah, but the Neanderthals, that was an experiment. See, that was an experiment of them taking bomber blood clot, the fallen who were in caves, the fallen angels who were in caves. They found some of them and they look hideous. And so, some idiot black man, them call him Dr. Jacob, and others, they went and they did different little experiments with them. We're talking about genetic experiments and all kind of thing, mixing the DNA of the damn beings with animal and humans. And so they came out as Neanderthal, most natural, but that is after the ice age. Duh. And all that them tell you, so the Neanderthals and them was after the ice age. Of course. Them not tell you say them was before. Tell me if my blood clot wrong. Them not tell you say the Neanderthal and them there was after the ice age. Because they say they survived the cold and thing. Exactly, it's like they came out of the ice age. This was the first man to come out of the ice age is what I'm try to tell you. Say, okay, and them get blood clot. What happened to them? Where them dead today? You see me I say? Okay then, so them was a new kind of man. You understand? Where you still have some blood clot Neanderthal looking man we live in Europe and them place in the Caucasus mountain and them place there today, and them not gonna show you that. Acting like as if they evolved and today they're humans. No man, but just know say dinosaurs and all kind of different blood clot species, all kind of giant animals and even giant beings living on the earth with man during the time of the bomber blood clot flood. See? We all were living together at a bomber blood clot scene during the flood. The flood take out all them things there, whole heap of things. You see me I say, okay, and now look, uno gone back in that terrace clot. Uno gone back, but you can't go back, you know. But believe it or not, them find whole heap of dinosaur remain and all kind of animal remain with them find and them say, yo, blood clot. When you thaw them out, you know, the flesh still fucking fresh and all kind of thing, you know. So them extract DNA out of them thing there, you know. And I do a kind of experiment in a lab with all kind of animal and all kind of thing, you know. If you think I joke me, I tell you, you know. You see me, I say, worse, enough of them animals that are frozen in the earth. I already told you, man. Antarctica, man. I told you. Zane, my boy, freeze. You see what I'm saying? I tell you, the Polarians. You see what I'm saying? And all the way I got tar out is going to come to life. So you're going to see what was going on then. And many of you, all of you, are going to be very affrighted by what you bomber blood clots see. You're hearing some of these beasts roaring in the earth today and growling in all kind of places in the world. They're hearing all kind of sounds like, what the heck? That sounds so eerie. Yeah, man, for sure sounds eerie. Just wait till you see what it is. Do you understand? Yeah, man, because it is your blood clot weakness. You never ras clot learn. So now the pole is shifting again and over there. So I thaw out. So you're gonna see what was there. Then it's gonna come now. And like I said, you're gonna be shocked out of your socks. Then you're gonna be bawling for this world to end, and then judgment is gonna come, man. You understand? When there's too much of all of what was here before, and you will not be able to take it. Uno want go on like you want go back in a Noah's day. You can't go back in a Noah's day. Uno more wicked than Noah, but we're gonna show you some of the things where they are going in a Noah's day. You soon see them, and Uno are gonna try run from it for do a. We are try to run back before Noah's time. We are try to know. We are try go now. Because you are acting like as if you don't care. Come on, we go back to Sodom and Gomorrah. Who cares? Come on, we are go to hell. Oh, but you can't go to rascal hell. Hell is reserved for the blood-clad demons and thing and thing and thing. Then, yeah, man, ain't no hell for you. Know the rascal to know what about you want to go blood-clad hell. You're going to face your hell right here upon blood-clad earth. Really, I don't most high Jah Rastafari. We are pray for the world still, but just know, like I said, it's the wickedness mankind was doing that wipe them out then. And it's the wickedness that you're doing now that's going to wipe you out now in this final blood clot judgment thing because the magma is rising like never before. It a bubble up, Marata bubble up. That means everything a melt away. You see me, I say, yeah, man, melt at time, zelp at time, judgment for your pelp at time. Oh, yeah, you feel like, no. We're not going to play. See, mankind only get wiped out last time. And about throughout the earth, a judgment take them couple times. Then, throughout this entire rascal earth, but not like blood clot Noah and the flood and the judgment that take the earth in those days. It was just little increments here and there throughout the earth. But now, you see, everything that come full circle and be a judgment that take everywhere upon earth. All kind of judgment that take everywhere upon bomb earth. It is like Zerna. Yeah. Anyhow, we'll not just expect more bigger blood clot judgment because this is a warning. This is a warning. I'm warning you. I'm letting you know that it was your sinful ways and your wicked blood clot ways that I must wipe you out. Then you same people in Noah's day. Do you understand what I'm saying? In a Noah's bomber blood clot day, him live 600 years. You see me I say? And he was the newest type of man is what me I say, which means that he was different from everybody else. Zane, even though them look similar to everybody else in a way, and there's something different about them, like they were smaller, things were different about them, Noah, and him youth them. You understand? But remember, him take a wife, so imagine how him wife did look. She must have been a beautiful woman same way, but I mean, she was a bit different from him. You understand? Not even unless, she is the daughter of archangels that come from Zion still the same way, you know.
So which means they did this in a Zion and created this new being and sent him down as one of the archangels, saying and brought forth Noah's daughter and Noah himself. You see what I'm saying? Children of archangels, most natural, Jehovah's. So Jah made us in his image and likeness, you know. So all I'm trying to tell you is that you see how we look now. Some would say that this is the last man. This is truly the first man. You are made in the image and the likeness of the first true man. You understand what me I said? Most natural. So I being, you know, an irit in this time. I come as an irit fully, but it's just we are here in your realms. So we're limited, most natural, in what you would call the flesh. You understand what I'm saying? But I am the first man, incarnate, in spirit. So this is how I always look from the beginning. Try to time looking different, of course, but this is how I look. So this should blood clot be a heads up to you all to know, say, my God, the first man look like what we look like. But then again, we went through stages of evolution, you know. In natural stages of evolution, Jah put I through just through man was trying to create their own blood clot man. You see what I'm saying? And there's so much wickedness going on in the earth. So which means this would have to be the most exciting time at the same time. We should be looking forward to this day where I am going to be reunited with the original ones who come through earth. You see? Meaning that the archangels them from time immemorial, they always had I looking like the first rascal man, and our families always look the way we look. Trodden through time, but different times we would look differently. But I'm saying for Noah to come out looking as humanoid as us today would mean that it didn't come from nowhere and it didn't start there with Noah. How could it have? So the first men and gods look like what we look like today. Do you understand? That's how much Jah loves you, that he even made you all in the image of him. And this is why you must know that the man of right is God in flesh, in his image and likeness, and the woman of right is goddess in her image and likeness, and the man of wrong and woman of wrong is the devil, and the devil is in flesh, in their likeness. You see me, I try show you, which means say, both being sons of God, I and my brother Seth, you already know this is how we looked. Saying, and it's because of the wickedness now, death coming on the earth, which means a rascal life change. Life change. Look where Lucifer got to. Look where Nut went and did, slept with her son. Brought forth all these rascal demon children, 200 of them. They fell to the earth and then mixed with the daughters of Cain, who were beautiful, meaning they look like us. Do you understand? And then they went and then destroyed that, and then they brought forth, you don't know, the flipping, you want to call them hybrids and all kind of droids. You know what I'm saying? While the sons of Jah looking just like us came down, and what did they do? They made it with the beautiful daughters of Cain who look like them, but guess what? Your children are giants, born with 12 toes and 12 fingers, man. Do you understand? And then what did those giants end up doing? Well, yeah, the giants were sleeping with other giants, but then they ended up sleeping with the daughters again. And then even the children of Seth, some of them started sleeping with the rascal giants. So just imagine what kind of different people in the earth. So now you understand how evolution come about. You don't listen to Darwin and them boy there, the blood clot and them theory about evolution and all kind of thing. Then, and then you have man that try to make their own man. The bumbaras clots. Most natural, and now guess what? Mankind mix with everything them can find for mix with in earth, as long as them can breed up with that, them have a blood clot breed. Good thing man can breed up with monkey and them kind of things. You see me I say, cause if man could, they would. Then But any type of demon in a rascal earth, them find that and thing and bag of sitting and yeah man will bring forth some hybrid picnic and thing and beer sitting and go on. Zine, so you know say today is worse than ever is the point. Scene. Period, no comma, no exclamation mark, no question mark, burn all of that. I'm a burn blood clot, Byron, blood clot, you is a mess. Seen who just put out a video called Emergency where he has a cast on his face and all kind of things and he shows the car wreckage and all kind of thing and a table full of pills and all kind of things like, yeah, I'm just popping the pills. The song's called Emergency. Judgment for your boy. Judgment for your boy. That might not even be Rascalat, him to Rascalat. Like you could be dead in the Rascalat judgment hanging on to his life. I'm not gonna tell you that. Anyways, Rastafari live and reign. Oh no, just know what I'm going saying. Is judgment. Eh? Mankind is so damn wicked and you're not blood clot. Learn you still do all manner of rascal wickedness to blood clot and I go on like, oh, no. Okay, but now you know Ice Age, because of your wickedness, you know, and look here now, no still the, not just the Ice Age, everything, whole heap of things, you them have the Dark Ages. What was the Dark Ages? A judgment that, what you think that was for? Okay, doesn't matter, because you all think about just the here and now. You don't like to reflect on the past and you don't like to look into the future, because when you want to look into the future, it's to see God still, you know. You see me, I say, most natural. The fact when I seek all kind of demon and entities and things for tell you the future, and all them tell you say a bigger judgment and all kind of things that come and you can't accept it because to you, you're all liars too. How do I know you're telling me is the truth? You can't accept that this world is really gonna blood clot in and things that got done. And the righteous are gonna reign and the wicked are gonna be slaves to the blood clot righteous. You can't accept that. No, no can't accept say I am a death on earth right now, because then it would mean, oh my God, the time is not only coming, the time is now. He proves that he's the final Messiah and he came 1,000 times with David and Aaron and Moses and the others, their counterparts and his counterpart and his Paul. Oh, the rascal at this. Yeah, man, I prove it all. Yeah, you don't know. And so the world I could try deny me, the head of days, the ancient of days. The ancient of days, the baby ancient of days, the Bamba blood clot, the head and the beginning of God's creation, the Rosh or Shana, the one slain from the foundation of the world. Well, I mean, the Bible says, I made an oath, and you already know, and I mean, the Egyptian scrolls and many other scrolls speak of it. I mean, so the time would come that he would come. So I guess all of you know, because I mean, the Bible even tells it, even if you don't really want to admit it, right? When you read your Bible, the Bible tells you that your Christ will come and thing, right? Exactly. So who is searching for him? Only his own. Yes, only my own. The rest of you, you're trying to be it. And you're thinking that if he does come, he's coming to you. Even if you don't think you're him, you know, well, he's coming to us because, like, yeah. Because what? What righteous, what good, what great, amazing works are you doing in Christ's name for him to come to you? Why would I come to you? Who are you? All you people, all you Christians, all you different religions, why would the Lord come to you? Why would he save you? Why would I even consider saving you when you're so damn evil, man, and you think you're so blessed and you're like better than others, and I mean, uno mankind think you're too rascal blessed, even though you're doing nothing but wickedness. Oh, the world is upside down. That's not far. Seeing, this is just what I call judgment. Like me says, I heads up people. No better wake up. No, I go on. Seeing, I ain't like if I make a move. All praises be unto the Most High, yeah? Forever and always. You keep shining. We are stars.